This video I want to talk about the volume trap of bodybuilding. But what do I mean with the volume trap of bodybuilding? It's about, do you have to live in the gym to make great gains? The question is, as a natural athlete, do you really need much volume to make great gains, especially when you're a beginner trainer? I think social media played a huge role in the perception of you need to hit every muscle with 30 to 50 sets a week. That's really much. It's a lot of time in the gym. With my recent new training, I came to the conclusion that you absolutely don't need to live in the gym. I trained 1 to 2 years, 6 times a week. Push-pull legs or shoulders and arms, chest and back and legs. That's very much volume, because I thought the more you will give, the more will come out. But I came to the conclusion that it's not the case, especially if you're a more skinny dude like me. I used to create a training program for myself, so I looked at how many isolated muscles I have in my body, and then I watched many videos about how many exercises there are for the real delts and the front delts, and I did fucking much volume of front raises and back raises, you know what I mean? Because my mindset was, when I stimulate every muscle with many sets, but more lightweight, and really feel the pump, so I will grow really big. But I think that's not really the case, especially for more ectomorph dudes. For 3 weeks now, I only train for strength. I do the big compound movements, because every YouTuber that says to you the old school bodybuilding plans you should do, man, they're fucking right. Because the thing with strength for me is, I was very scared for a long time for heavy weights, so I never challenged myself to do more weight, because I don't know, I watched all the scientific based training videos, all the ranked exercises for chest and all that bullshit. So I was very scared for the big compound movement, but I now realize 3 weeks in my strength program that that's the fucking base, man. You need to work on your strength levels and your numbers, because that's the base. So now I realized, man, I'm not wasted the time in the trainings. But being completely honest, man, if I started to focus on strength and the progressive overload, but I will come to that in a minute. Past 3 years, man, bro, I would like deadlift 120 kilos by now, for sure. But I was very scared, because the heavy training is really the hard part. So if you go under the squat rack and you feel the fucking weight and you don't know if you can squat it, but you go down and you will come up. It's an amazing feeling, but I was very scared of it. Also because all the social media and the YouTubers gave me the feeling if I will do the compound movements, I will injure myself and so on. Yeah, the only trap with strength training is ego lifting. But yeah, I don't think I need to explain ego lifting. It's very important to learn. If you're a straight beginner, if you need to learn the correct form of the exercises. But then, bro, that's the thing in my mind. I was so scared of ego lifting because it's so bad. But to a certain grade, you need to ego lift, I think, but not in the way you injure your shoulders or your legs. No, but you need to challenge yourself with heavy weight, and you need to fail sometimes, man. If you haven't got the bench up, or you failed on the bench in the past month, bro, I don't know if you're making great gains. Bro, I don't have done it the past 3 years, man, so I'm really awakened right now, because now I'm really gonna focus on my strength levels and trying to hit the intermediate strength levels, because, man, I was also very insecure about YouTubers that said, yeah, man, I mean very insecure about videos that were about the strength levels and numbers you have to hit in your weight group. I was very insecure about that, because I was scared, man. So I think, yeah, man, I do my volume training. Wow, I'm a hard dude, bro. I'm doing 10 sets of lateral raises, and don't get me wrong, this shit hurts and this shit is hard. But I think if you hadn't hit some strength levels, man, it's the base, it's the compound movement that will elevate your physique. Especially if you're on the skinnier side. I feel it with my body right now. This shit leads to growth. It's crazy. That's another thing, the progressive overload. You hear it everywhere. Progressive overload, it's so important, but what it really means is you can't train after a complicated program, because when you have lateral raises, front raises and all the shit and different machines, it's very, you cannot, if you're doing so much stuff, so much machines, also you can't really track your progress. You know what I mean? Because you won't write a whole page of the exercise and yeah, I did 20 reps with this amount of kilos and then I did 21 and then you write a whole page about it. It's not gonna work, man. And now I know many guys train like a feeling, so they feel the burn, the pump, and they said, yeah man, nice workout. So I trained like that a lot, but now I came to a realization that the weight fucking matters, man. You need to hit some strength goals. I'm working towards it, but it's important to train with a very simple program. So bench, deadlift, squat, rows, bend over rows. I'm a fan of additional arm work, so barbell curls, skull crushers, weighted dips and weighted pull-ups, bro. You don't need more. Don't need more for 1 to 2 years, and I'm very excited where I ended up with the basics, man. On YouTube, on Instagram, you always see the new biceps curl variation that will give you much growth. Not getting stuck here, man. Or the new squat variation, front squat versus back squat, different deadlift variation, bro. Don't give a fuck, man. You need to take the basics and work with them for years. I haven't done it. I plateaued over years. I don't know, man. I had a very wrong mindset about it, because I don't know, especially with shoulder. I did so much volume on shoulder because I thought, yeah man, I want to have a big real delt, because on the side and the back it will look very 3D, my shoulder. And so I started with 5 sets of reverse lateral raises, and so yeah man, it will really grow, but that's not. And then I will do front raises and lateral raises and completely forget the fucking basic, and that's the fucking standing press. I mean, now I do the standing press and it fucking hurts and it fucking slaps me in the face, and I'm very sore every session because the weight matters. So I only can recommend a 5x5 plan. I will put my current training plan in the description, man. It's the fucking basics, so you can't go wrong with it. But the only two things really with the strength training is you need to correct form. You cannot have perfect form. That's only also a mindfuck I got from social media and watching a lot of fitness YouTubers. So if you want to get stronger, you cannot hit perfect form. It's impossible. You cannot go all the way down in the squat when you're really hitting your PRs. It's not gonna happen, but you need to have a straight back and a form that will not destroy your body. So yeah, also on the standing press, man, you can a little bit help with your feet and bring the barbell up as long as you go slowly down. There are some important things of strength training, and with a simple program you can really able to track your progress. If you do a 5x5 plan strength program, you need to wake up from the volume trap, for real, man, because I heard it from a lot of good YouTubers, man, like Peter Kachirian or Alex Leonidas. Yeah man, bro, they preaching this shit like they want to get strong at the compound lifts, and then you gonna work on your weaknesses. Bro, you don't have weaknesses because you don't have great body parts. It's like, for me, yeah, you can say I got a bigger chest and my biceps a little bit weaker. Yeah, you can say that. Not really, because I'm overall very weak. So you need to really start focusing on this number. So it's because the thing is, I know, man, it's fucking hard. So especially on days where you don't really feel the training, you much rather want to do a little bit machine or something like that, a little bit of low weight volume training to have a nice pump, and that's good. I don't say it's bad, but if you really want to gain and really want to evolve your body and your appearance, it's strength training that will do it for you, man. I can't say anymore. I feel it I can feel it, how my body really adapt and grows when I increase the weight slightly. So yeah, really excited for this journey, and we'll keep uploading more training sessions. Focus on the strength. Bye.